Hi, Soul Tribe. I'm KamalaDevi.
And I'm Michael McClure.
And I'm the lead faculty for the Ista Family Fusion.
And I am the program director for the kids.
So you may know we're in a 20-year radical marriage, and part of our mission in the way that we love not just each other and our 15-year-old son, but is to have the kind of love that overflows into more of a tribal, more of a heart tribe, a community basis. And what we're finding is that as we get closer to family fusion, there's just a lot of excitement, a lot of preparation, a lot of like visioning. And we wanted to share a bit of the vision, to kind of paint a picture for you of what it might be like if you and your family came to summer camp with us.
Yeah, mostly it's just an opportunity for us to play, together and really, be in an environment in nature where the cell phones are gone. We're able to get down into that essence of what our love is for our children and for our family.
Yeah, it's a beautiful natural setting in the desert in East San Diego. And there's pool and there's hot tub under the stars.
And on top of crystal, it's all quartz crystal that as it erodes, the quartz crystals come up there. It's
very magical.
Yeah, very magical.
And part of this retreat is a spiritual, sexual, shamanic introduction for the children. And so it does introduce them to magic, to their power. And magic is fueled by emotion. I want to just name how important it is at every stage to give people more emotional mastery, more tools, and to do that in a playful, safe setting, so that they can, look inside, be able to sequence what's happening, articulate what's happening, connect and empathize with others, and therefore bring, like when we can move our emotions, we can get deeper into the love and the connection of humanity.
Yeah, very, very much. And I think about some of the things that we're going to be doing. One that I'm really excited about is creating fire from the natural elements that we have there. And as you were saying, magic, creating magic, that experience of a child learning that they can make fire.
Yeah, the fire tending arts. And I mean, it's fun because I'm co-facilitating also with Rich and Crystal Dawn, who both talked about in Boy Scouts. Most people join Boy Scouts just to play with fire. It's such a metaphor for our emotions. Like, our emotions feel dangerous if you don't know how to temper them, how to like kindle them in safe ways. So there's a lot of emotional intelligence that's being taught, and some sexual education, boundary work, all in fun, playful settings that includes theater arts and drama. Mm-hmm. Michael's an improver, which is really fun.
Yeah, lots of comedy and fun. We had a lot of fun last time, just lots of humor. And there's also swimming pools out there. It's out, kind of a desert area. And I know that for me, the emotions, a lot of that, comes out in my surfing and body surfing and swimming in the ocean. And we're going to have opportunity for that type of play there as well.
Play with the elements, with the water, and the hikes into nature with the cactuses. Mm-hmm. But what's also important is that a lot of children who are in conscious, sex-positive families may feel alone, like they're, like their families are weird or different. And for us to come together, and this is our church, this is our, fellowship, to come together and for kids to say, oh, wow, there's other families like me, and these are the tools that we all share. And it really builds a kind of formative childhood experience that normalizes and gives permission to their life force energy.
Yeah, it's kind of like bringing the two parts together. So it's not a separate, this thing about the sexuality side or the spiritual side that we are as parents. It's really bringing those together and kind of normalizing that in a time that is a peak experience for the kids, because I know that the kids will remember these things, just like I remember certain things, in camps that happened when I was, that age.
So formative. But I'd want to name this split that you mentioned. It's that split between like the mother and the whore. Like a lot of parents are like, oh, there's adult, and then there's, oh, we have to be proper, or family. And like family doesn't happen. Like we wouldn't be here if it weren't for sex. we're making that healthy, natural, developmentally appropriate teachings so that the kids are actually, in a very safe place to explore cuddling and learn the difference between what's healthy touch and what's okay, that's for adult or when you're initiated or later. But those when that's not taught, when that's not spoken about, then it gets dangerous. Then it gets like, oh, then there's the unhealthy compulsions and the impulses that later we as sex educators have to go back and heal and rewrite. We're trying to touch the roots where our sexual trauma comes from by giving them kids healthy tools.
Yeah, and just like in Ista work, we're trained how to say no and how to ask for what we want and to know what we want. And I know that was some of the biggest work that we did in the last Family Fusion was around asking the kids, having them have a voice so that they know how to ask for what they want and start realizing what they want.
Yeah.
And then also being able to know what's inappropriate and being able to say no to those things.
Yeah, and these are life skills. It goes way beyond sexuality. Like empowered people are in touch with their desires and can express that. And if that person can't meet it, then the universe will in some form because they're, asking, and it will be given. So we're excited to see you. If you resonate, we'd love to have a conversation. We'd love to meet your family. We want to know what lights them up, what they want to see more of. We're really co-creating this experience and hope you'll join us.
Yeah, it's going to be really a ton of fun and a lot of magic.
So yeah, we'll put the details below and we'll be in touch.
Thanks.